Hey everybody, welcome back and thanks for watching. If you're new to my channel and love horsepower, please consider subscribing below. So last October, I was invited by the Lucas Oil Offshore Racing Team to attend the Offshore Powerboat Association's National Championship races in Fort Myers, Florida. I've known the team owners, Nigel and Janet, for quite a few years now, but they had recently approached me with a new racing format they were working on and asked if I was interested in helping out. I'll get more into that a little later, but obviously I jumped at the chance to meet up with them in Florida for the last race of the season. After meeting up with Nigel's co-driver, Jay Johnson, on our connecting flight in Texas, we landed in Fort Myers and headed to the team house to get settled in. I had heard we were staying at a pretty cool place, but I was still pleasantly surprised when we got there. All right, first day in Fort Myers, Florida for the OPA National Championships, and we're here at the Lucas Oil Team House. I just want to give you a little tour. It's pretty cool. The first thing you notice when you walk in is the pool in the living room. Complete with a hot tub and an ocean view, the pool was flanked by huge master bedrooms on either side, each with their own sliding glass door that opened up to the pool area. It was definitely a cool feature, but sadly we were all too busy to use it. Behind the pool was a large kitchen where the team chef, Jimmy, had breakfast waiting for us every morning at 5 a.m. Upstairs was my room, which offered a great view of the pool and the intercoastal waterway just outside. And in the back was a huge private dock which made for a great place to relax and watch the sunset at the end of a long day working in the pits. And let me tell you, this crew worked their asses off all weekend. But enough about that, let's get back to the races. First morning started off at the Class 1 pits in Fort Myers Beach for testing. All the teams were rolling in and there was a lot of action in and around the harbor. The Lucas Oil crew was hard at work making adjustments to a new prop and rudder combination, and they only had this one day to get it figured out. It was really fascinating to witness how much planning goes into the setup of these amazing machines. While the crew thrashed on the boat, I decided to take a walk around the pits and check out the delicate ballet of the cranes loading the race boats in and out of the water. It really is a sight to behold. Once Nigel's boat was in the water, it was time to get he and Jay stuffed into the cockpit. I was getting claustrophobic just watching them climb in through the tiny canopy opening. Between their life jackets, helmets, intercoms, and safety harnesses, it took 3 guys just to get them strapped in and ready to roll. Renowned engine builder Herb Stotler was on hand acting as a floating crew member between the Lucas Oil team and Jimmy Kazani's Scuderia Offshore Racing. It was really great to see how the team shared resources in the interest of good competition. And I'm sure it made good financial sense too. Now, you'll notice right away that the Lucas Oil boat is unique among the Class 1 lineup. While other boats in this class are catamaran hulls, the Lucas Oil is a 48-foot V-hull designed and custom built by the Mannerfeld design team out of Sweden. Known as the SilverHook 48GP, this carbon fiber hull is powered by twin 1100 horsepower Mercury racing engines and BPM surface drives. But it's not just a fast, flashy race boat. It's a floating computer full of high-tech satellite navigation and performance telemetry that collects and broadcasts data on every aspect of the boat. In fact, during any given race, you can log on to their telemetry website and see exactly what the crew is seeing on the dashboard. It's pretty cool to watch. So check their schedule, and I'll leave the link to that website in the description below. With Nigel and Jay secured in the cockpit, it was time to head out to open water for the first test of the day. The pit docks were located deep inside the harbor, so it made for a long idle out to the course. But it was really fun to be on the support boat and be a part of the crew. While Tim, the crew chief, radioed back and forth with Nigel and Jay in the cockpit, Janet, their team manager, was back in the RV monitoring and reporting all of the digitally collected telemetry from the boat. It was fascinating, and it was also really cool to watch some of the other teams testing as well. They're going to go in and put the larger props back on. Come back out for another test. So let's get back to the reason I'm here. The first clue can be found on the side of the hull there where it says Guinness World Record Holder. You see, Nigel Hook and Jay Johnson hold the world record for the fastest time from Key West, Florida to Cuba. And that's where their real passion lies, open ocean, true offshore racing. It's because of this that they came up with what they are calling the Ocean Cup, a collection of point-to-point races around the globe that will test man and machine against Mother Nature, as well as the clock. Nigel and his wife Janet founded the Ocean Cup with the desire to get back to the roots of offshore, setting and breaking world speed records on the open ocean, and they believe they have the vessel to do it with the support and technology from companies like Thales, Dataskill, and Lucas Oil. For my part, I was there as a marketing partner and branding consultant. As of now, the new Ocean Cup series is scheduled to kick off in August of 2020 in West Palm Beach, Florida. I've provided a link to the website in the description below so you can stay informed of the schedule and courses. In the meantime, the Lucas Oil team has a race to finish in Fort Myers. So after a quick prop change, it was time to get back in the water and head out for the second round of testing. Of course, this meant another long idle back out to open water. But this time I'd figure I'd take the opportunity to go live on Facebook to kill some time, maybe make my friends back in California a little jealous. Hey, I'm here in Fort Myers today. I know 90% of my friends on Facebook won't care about this, but I got 10% that'll really dig it. But we're out here testing with Lucas Oil team for the OPA National Championships offshore races here in Fort Myers, Florida. And we've had one test already, had a little prop issue, went in, changed them on the crane, and now we're back. So we're heading out for test number 2. And I'm on the support boat for the Lucas Oil team. Turn the camera around here. This is the team, part of the crew. Jason, Bill, Tim. Bill here's the owner of Sunray Marine. In where?
Clearwater and Largo and Holiday.
Right on. And what's your role?
Crew member.
Crew member, no specialty?
Today I'm playing mechanic. Sometimes days I play janitor.
Radio guy.
You know, calling corners.
Right on. It's a melee in the pits right now with the cranes going, lifting all the boats in. I got some cool video of that, and actually a time lapse going. But that's the boat we're chasing right now. That's the Lucas Oil Offshore Racing team. Nigel Hook and Jay Johnson in there. Jay Johnson is the driver and Nigel's throttle man. So it's pretty exciting, fun day here out in Florida. I'm digging it. You see you got a lot of spectators. The fleet's coming out to watch. And today's just testing day. Got my cable here. So anyways, I just thought I'd share some of the beautiful weather, beautiful scenery here on testing day. Pretty fun. From there, everything tested well and they were ready for racing the next day. Unfortunately, I didn't film anything during the racing because, as luck would have it, I had the honor of spending the day with offshore racing legend Roger Bell, former driver of the turbine-powered Mystic called Vortex, and former director of the Trinidad Tobago Great Race, who was also there for the Ocean Cup discussions. I did, however, shoot a few frames on my still camera, so I'll link that gallery in the description below. Well, that's it for this adventure. Thanks for watching. And do me a favor, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. It really helps my channel grow and allows me to continue bringing more motorsports content. Thanks again, and I'll see you on the water.